Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. Be taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Back to our boxing. Now, Mikey Garcia talks about dodging Robert Easter Jr. Wow. Now, there's an interview done by Dante's Boxing Nation, man, and basically, Mikey Garcia was interviewed, and he was asked about Robert Easter Jr. And basically, Mikey Garcia surprisingly gave Robert Easter Jr. all the credit, man. He said that would be a tough fight, man. He's talked about how Robert Easter is longer, taller, and how that would be really difficult to overcome if he fights him. Now, Mikey Garcia was rumored to fight Jorge Linares, unified lightweight champion, but he actually was offered more money by Al Heyman to fight a bigger fighter, actually, light welterweight fighter, Sergey Lipinets, right? This guy's undefeated, 13 wins, 10 knockouts, light welterweight champion, right? After Terence Crawford went up in weight, Lipinets picked up the belt, right? Now this is not the same guy who Robert Easter fought and beat. You know, I thought it was almost the same guy. No, same last name, different person actually. Now this guy, like I said, he's undefeated. He's never lost before. So this guy is a big guy. He's undefeated, light welterweight, and this guy hasn't lost before. Now I guess it's common for the foreign fighters have the same last names because I thought they're the same people, but no, they're not. So this guy's an undefeated fighter, and he's a great fighter, right? Undefeated, 13-0, already fighting, fighting elite level fighters. You can consider Mikey Garcia a top pound for pound fighter. There's an argument to be made about that. Now, this is a really big deal. Mikey Garcia, like I said, is fighting a light welterweight champion, and he's saying that's an easier fight than Robert Easter Jr. A smaller guy in a smaller weight class. And he's saying this fight is a harder fight than a Linares fight, a unified champion in the same weight division as Robert Easter Jr. So he basically gave credit for Robert Easter Jr. for being the toughest fighter, and at least on resume wise, you can pit Linares way above Robert Easter Jr. But style wise, Robert Easter Jr. creates a lot of problems for Mikey Garcia, and he admits it, right? So this is a really big deal, man. I'm really excited that Mikey Garcia gave the guy the credit, but I really want to see the fight now just because Mikey Garcia talked about how great Robert Easter Jr. is. Now, I thought he's a really good fighter. I always thought that Robert Easter was always an elite level fighter. He's tall. He has a lot of power. He knows how to use his range, but then he has dog in him too, man. He can fight you in the inside. He can do a lot of things to frustrate you. So it's gonna be a really good fight, man. Now, like I said, Mikey Garcia is fighting a light welterweight, undefeated one, but man, I don't know, man. Obviously this whole Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter Jr. fight is gonna have to happen, man, because you can't get all that credit and not fight him. Now, Al Heyman, Uncle Al, man, offering these fighters phenomenal amount of money is sort of wild, man. Now this guy is a newly champion, Lipinets. He's a newly crowned champion at light welterweight. Terence Crawford just went up in weight and vacated his titles, and apparently Al Heyman offered Mikey Garcia more money to fight Lipinets than he would have got fighting a unified champion at lightweight. So he's offered more money for a newly crowned champion instead of a unified champion, which is sort of shocking. Al Heyman's pockets are deep. They're deep, man. They're deep. Al Heyman gives the fighters what they deserve. You know what I mean? So I'm shocked that Al Heyman actually offered the guy more money fighting a newly crowned champion than Jose Linares, a unified champion. I'm not sure who's promoting Linares, but they need to start paying up more. Because how you gonna have a unified champion and you're getting outbid by a guy who just got newly crowned as a champion? It's sort of sad. You know what I mean? I think all fighters should go to Al Heyman, in my opinion. I mean, because Al Heyman is just he works with so many networks. You know what I mean? He has choices. He can come to these networks and say, okay, which one of you guys want to pay the most, and then they can bid from there. So Al Heyman will definitely get the money. You know, he definitely get the money because it's not his money he has to put up. The networks put the money up. You know, what I mean, the networks put the money up if they want the fight or not. You know, and obviously after that great performance against Mikey Garcia and Broner, they want to see Mikey again. They want to see him again, and people will pay top dollar to see Mikey fight again. That's why Mikey Garcia, instead of fighting a unified champion at lightweight, he went to light welterweight, and he's fighting a newly crowned champion, Lipinets, which is a great deal. Now, I'm really excited to see this. I'm really excited that people are getting the chances. You know, some people always think everything's a cherry pick, which is sort of sad. You know, every fighter, you can't know about every fighter in the world. There's just too many of them. You know what I mean? People thought the same thing about Jeff Horn. They thought he had no chance. They thought the same thing about Saddam Ali. They thought he had no chance against Miguel Cotto. You know, maybe Lipinets has a good chance against Mikey Garcia. We got to wait and see, man. We got to wait and see. Now, I'm really excited that this happened. I want to see Mikey Garcia prove himself and then move on to the next thing. And I'm guessing the next thing will be Robert Easter Jr. Now, Robert Easter Jr. does have a fight in the beginning of January. I'm sorry, no, that's Lipinets. No, actually, but he does have he does. He has a fight in the beginning of January. Javier Vitarna, right? He's defending his title January 20th. So that's gonna be a great fight. I'm pretty sure that Robert Easter Jr. will get a chance to unify with Linares. You know, I looked at the division. There's a lot of vacant titles, right? Now, the only people who have titles right now is Robert Easter Jr. and Linares. There's some vacant titles floating around in the lightweight division. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that whole thing plays out. In my opinion, if I were Robert Easter Jr., I'll let those titles get taken and then fight the person whoever gets the titles. Now, what title is vacant at lightweight is the WBO title and the Lenio title. So Robert Easter he only has one of the titles, right? Right, Mikey Garcia has the WBC title. Jose Linares is the WBA and the Ring Magazine champion. So, you know, he's like a unified champion, you know. So it'll be really interesting to see who controls that division. That's a lot of big names in one division, you know. A lot of big names in one division. So we're going to see what happens next. And I really want to see Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr. I thought Robert Easter Jr. is a great fighter. I really think Robert Easter Jr. is a really good fighter for like a Vasyl Lomachenko or Mikey Garcia is good for Vasyl Lomachenko too. Those are elite fighters, you know. So we'll see what plays out, man. Let me know how you guys feel about it. You think Mikey's scared of Robert Easter Jr.? I don't think he's scared, but I think that fight needs to happen, man. I think Mikey Garcia. One thing I like about him, but one thing my problem with it is like he's skipping weight classes for big names and everything, and that's great and all. But man, you still got competition in your own weight class. You know what I mean? I don't want to see him skipping too many weight classes and fighting big name here, big name there, big name here, picking up belts, dropping belts. You know, it's not really it's cool, but at the same time, man, like unify your own division first, and then you can start thinking about things like that. You know what I mean? Accept all comers. You know what I mean? Accept all comers. Don't just pick big name here, big name there. It's cool and all, but I want to see him fight. If you're a boxing fan, you're a real boxing fan, you should want the best fighting the best. You know what I mean? And the biggest box office right now at lightweight is Robert Easter Jr. versus Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? Now, Mikey Garcia has fought in big names, and his profile is a lot higher than Robert Easter's right now. Robert Easter, like I said, will most likely fight a Jose Linares or Jorge Linares. So I'm guessing that will happen. And if that happens, that'd be a huge fight. It would be for the WBA belt and the Ring Magazine title. Of course, you know, Robert Easter Jr.'s IBF title, so that'd be unification. And that'd be a really good fight, you know. So, you know, next year is looking great for a lightweight division. We'll see who controls it, you know. That's a really big deal. We'll see who controls the division. Let me know how you guys feel about it. You think Mikey's ducking? You think this be a great fight next year? You think both the fighters is the come-out year? Because I think this is going to be a great come-out year for both fighters. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is The Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.